Welcome back, free thinkers, to another evening edition of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show. Guys, in this episode, we're going to talk about Zebec's upcoming Zebec Spaces that they're holding on August 13th, next Wednesday. And it's going to be going down with Codepay. They're going to be there. First International Bank and Trust. They actually own Codepay. And who else is going to be there? PayBridge. So all three of them is going to be there. It is about laying the infrastructure for stablecoin payment adoption in the US. So I believe it's going to be really good. The last one that they had with Algorand was really good. And right now, guys, Zebec is starting to heat up. The charts are heating up again. But in this episode, one thing I want to talk about, I don't want it to be long, and I got a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm going to jump right into it. But the thing I want to talk about is just, again, relationships. And I got a comment on today's Zebec Spaces, the one that they're going to have Wednesday. I posted it, and then someone from the XPR network commented on it. And we're going to take a look at that comment because actually they have a great point. But it reminds me, again, I have to zoom out and say this is about sometimes, guys, you ever had a job and the boss or someone at a higher position just took a liking to somebody, maybe even you, and they gave you these opportunities, and you may not have been ready for those opportunities, or you may not have been more qualified than, say, 2 or 3 of your coworkers, but you got that opportunity. I see this in crypto a lot, and a lot of it has to do with proximity, I believe, like who you know. And it ain't so much what you know. It might be you have a great product, but it's who you know and who you're related to. A lot of that happens. Sometimes it's just unexplainable. That's why when it comes to cryptocurrency, I say it's good to diversify rather than pledge an allegiance, especially if you're trying to get ahead and make some money. I believe in diversification, but we're going to jump over. We're going to talk about that. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, and you like what you see, you like what you hear, but more than that, you like a mindset shift. You would like to get in the right mindset to where you can start locating cryptos on your own, or take the journey with us and locate cryptos that have a movement rather than a moment, something that you can keep investing in and it's going to pay you dividends over time. Then this is the place for you. By all means, stick around, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of these videos. And then, of course, always, if you hold any amount of crypto, get your cold storage wallet. Here we use Tangem. It's the best of the best. And I offer a 10% discount down below. That's all yours, guys. And that 10% does go to support all the work that we do here at Grow Rich, Grow Happy. I love the community. I hope it's apparent in the things that I talk about, and I try to be upfront with you guys about transparency. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to jump over here to my X. Follow me on X at Mr. Foresight 64, as I did post this about 3 hours ago. So it's here. This is the spaces that they're talking about. These are the people that's going to be there. I am going to be there, as always, taking copious notes so that I can share them with the community. But here's where the guy said it. Milmo, shout out to Milmo. He says XPR Network X is the payroll of the present and the future. Mr. Foresight, is it even possible to use zbcn's payroll service right now as a retail user? Great question, because with XPR Network, the services has been live and functional for 2+ years now, gasless, faster, and more compliant than zbcn. All of that, I believe, is true, especially the last part. XPR Network are no strangers to the community. They've been doing this, guys, and a lot of the stuff they do it a lot better and more secure than any of your favorite cryptos out here. I just can't understand why someone like them keeps getting either overlooked, or either maybe that's just the grand master plan. Maybe that's why XPR Network, I'm not making this an XPR Network or Metallica's video, but I'm just, this question. But maybe why Coinbase and all of them are not listing them, because maybe they're not actively trying to be listed on those exchanges because they have their own metal blockchain. Maybe that's it. But again, sometimes the path less traveled is an arduous path where you it's like pushing a rock uphill. That's what I think, but I don't take anything from the Metallica's blockchain, as I do hold those projects as well. For me, it's all about diversification. I can't leave out of Zebec. I understand where y'all coming from, but Zebec Network, they got the relationships. They do. And I will never be able to understand that. It's kind of like the analogy I gave you in the beginning with the boss. So guys, next thing we're going to jump to, I want to jump over here because I saw some things. I dug up something on Codepay that I want you guys to take a gander at. Check this out. So this is Codepay. I'm going to play it, short video, but pay attention. And this is great for you guys out there doing your research. You want to know who the hell is Codepay. You've seen the name, but you don't know a lot. Check this out. 6 years ago.
Codepay is a division of First International Bank and Trust and based in Fargo, North Dakota, with a staff of 30 employees. Codepay was founded in 1993 as Intercept EFT until acquired by First International Bank and Trust in April 2018. The two North Dakota companies wanted to embrace this new beginning and take all that is great about Intercept EFT and First International Bank and Trust to launch Codepay. Codepay processes over 50 million ACH and credit card transactions each year. In 2017, we moved over $57 billion for customers in all 50 states. ACH stands for Automated Clearinghouse, which is an electronic network for financial transactions. The ACH network processes large volumes of credit and debit transactions. This includes Codepay's largest percentage of business, which is direct deposit payroll processing. Let's say Bob owns Acme Construction and his accountant Mary handles his payroll. Bob will submit payroll information to Mary. She will create and send the ACH file to Codepay from her payroll or accounting software. Codepay will scan the files for any errors or fraudulent transactions and send the file through the ACH network for processing. Behind the scenes, Codepay pulls funds from Acme Construction and deposits those funds in the employee's bank account on payday. Here are a few examples of the types of transactions we process: direct deposit payroll, payroll taxes, benefit payments, vendor payments, billing, next day and same day ACH, credit card processing. Codepay develops and programs all of our own software and systems, including a web-based payment gateway to store and manage ACH and credit card payments called Jalokia. We also build customer-specific Pay Now payment portals, branded to look like the customer's website, allowing them to accept payments online. Codepay partners with numerous software platforms and industries. We process for nearly every industry type. Here are just a few examples: payroll bureaus, accounting firms, PEOs, utility companies, rental facilities, medical and benefit payments, and any small to large company looking to simplify their payments and receivables via electronic funds transfers. Besides being a leader in the ACH industry for over 25 years, providing our customers with flexible payment solutions, no client setup fees, free customer support, late cutoff time of 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, competitive pricing, PCI Level 1 compliance, backed by the security and soundness of a financial institution, and dedicated fraud mitigation systems and staff. Codepay. Payments first, security first, you first, solutions first.
Now that's a very rudimentary video, but I believe it tells a lot. Of course, this was 6 years ago, guys. 6 whole years ago. Why that makes a lot of sense right now, and it puts things in context, is because if you get up here, now I'm on my page, make sure you follow me over here again, but I'm gonna go back to my page because I want to shout out a few people. I'm gonna shout out zbcn, man, right here. He was talking about them being on fire, meaning Zebec. I checked this on SoulScan as well. We up almost to 80,000 holders, guys. Now, those of you who caught my Casper video, the last video that I did today, you know Casper has like up to 540,000. They got 540,000 holders. So, guys, can you imagine when we get there? We're not even up to 1 billion market cap yet for these guys. They're cruising. These guys, when they get to that level, can you imagine how much Zebec is going to be? So I'm going to come down a little bit more, and I want to shout out Angelica, because she put this up here. She says Codepay has served over 100,000 companies across all 50 states with ACH payment service for 30 years, guys. And that matches actually that video. If you go back 6 years or whatever, you get your 30 years. That is who Zebec is partnered with. Now, put that in the context. You look at right here, Zebec is on fire for the last 7 days. Check this out. Look at this, guys. We're going up. We're basically up 17%, but over the 24 hours, we are 1.6%. People are buying in, guys. Wallets, these wallet addresses are starting to really pick up, and people are going to, let me move myself out of here. People are going to come back into this project, any of them who left, or some people just took their profits. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. When you're looking at these projects, sometimes you do. And I want to shout out that person from XPR Network, from one of those holders, from Metallica's holders, because you do have to look at it like that. You have to look at your projects. You have to zoom out and say, well, damn, we've been doing this for how many years? And then you got Zebec comes on the scene. Again, some things are unexplained. Sometimes you just have to look at it, and some things don't make sense. It just don't. You have to zoom out and you say, well, damn, which one should I hold? Hold them both. That's what I say. I diversify. I'm going to always diversify. That's why I have XPR Network. That's why I have the Metallica's blockchain, because I see how important they are to one, banking and the credit unions. And they have their SOC too. They have all of these things. But Zebec Network, they're still getting them. They're younger project, but their opportunity. And that's what it comes down to. And they have the relationships. They have these relationships, and these relationships seem to be paying off. We're going to find out how much more they're paying off come next week when we learn a little bit more about their partnership, because you can't really find a lot on their partnership. And I'm starting to think, especially with Zebec, when I'm looking at some of the things that they don't talk about, I believe that is intentional. Again, it's almost like Metallica's. It's like everybody maybe is not supposed to get into them. Maybe that's the same thing with Zebec. They're not really concerned about us. If you want to get in, you get in, but that's not going to stop them from developing and continuing to embed themselves into our financial global infrastructure. So I think it's just happening, guys. Let me know down below. What do you think of Codepay? What do you think of that partnership? Yes, they've been partnered for over a year, but I think we're going to learn even more this week coming up. I think maybe people are picking up Zebec just in anticipation of what's going to be said that day. We know they dropped some gems. You know, I'm going to report some gems because I believe this is going to be no different. But I think they're laying the foundation, and they're going to be showing us their vision and why they all joined. If I look at it, I look at the reach of Codepay, the reach of the First International Bank and Trust. It's their reach. And of course, you got the other partnership that they have. What's their name? PayBridge. I don't know how I forget PayBridge. But guys, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a big week ahead for us, and as long as these people keep coming in and buying Zebec, all of us is going to be happy as these wallets start closing in on that 100,000 holder mark. Let me know down below. What do you think, guys? Are you still DCN? Are you still buying a little bit here and there? Sound off. I'm out.